Mm. Okay. Hey, Nija. Hey, baby moms. Let me change my chat. Oh, oh, oh. It's already on live chat. Okay. We're already on live chat. Okay. Hey, boss lady. Welcome everybody back to the channel. I missed y'all. We didn't do it last week, so it seemed like it's been a minute, even though it's just been a week. Well, it's actually been 2 weeks. You know, 2 weeks is a long damn time. So, is it light enough? Because I ain't got my living room light on, so it looked like it's a little dark over here. But then I already got my chair plugged in. Let me just scoot over here. Can y'all see me good? Well enough. Because I just had my kitchen light on. I wasn't thinking. I was trying to be on time as best as possible with these, to just have all my stuff ready. So I hope y'all can see me because I just feel weird. I feel like I'm forgetting something and I don't know what it is. You can see me sort of. Let me turn that light on because that makes a big difference. Let me turn the light on. Hold on. Okay. Now, yeah, see, it's coming from all directions now. It's a little bit better. I have to plug in my chair because my juice is running low. So, can't be moving too much. Hold on. Alrighty. Okay. What's that? I have a problem. I send a letter to the LGBT community and it doesn't respond to me. It has been 3 years. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but um, I don't know if you can send a letter to the um, LGBT community. You know, I'm assuming you just wrote that for fun, but I'm still answer it. Just in case you didn't, is that's like writing a letter to Santa. Um, even though the LGBT community is real and Santa is not, they don't have a LGBTQ or LGBT headquarters. Like, write me a letter headquarters. At least not with just named LGBT. I mean, I'm sure they got hotlines and things like this, but you just, what did you address it to? LG, damn it, what is it again? LBGT of America. Like, what did you know, what Philadelphia? Like, where did you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm taking it as you just wrote that to, be writing something. But yeah. That doesn't make sense. So it doesn't have an answer. Things often don't have an answer when they often don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Claudia. No, you're not. Well, do you have a nickname or something? Since you're not playing, oh, the LGBT has a website. Okay, like, cause can I call you something? Like, do you have a name that I can call you? Cause I don't even want to embarrass myself trying to pretend like I can pronounce, your name. So, do you have something that you go by that you would like to go by short? But okay, so you wrote them a letter on their website. Okay, that makes sense now. Sorry that I thought you were playing. Um, uh, did you check and see if their website was updated? Did you check and make sure it was, well, basically an updated website? Because I assume they have a lot of websites, Um, make sure it wasn't abandoned and it's been updated. Cause didn't you say 3 years? Yeah, it's been 3 years, they could have rebooted it, got a new site, like moved, you know, you could just possibly have sent it to no one, nobody got it because a lot of things changed, or maybe, you know, just find a whole new website that is active, and present. You see present activity on there, and then write them with your question and see where you get. That's I think that worked. But hey, Claudia. Hey, Melissa. Hey, Kim. Well, Kim, the topic for tonight is many, many, many topics. We have many topics, just different little small topics. We're gonna keep things short, cute, and just talk about you know things here and there and everywhere. Give our opinion on uh, what we think is going. Hold on, what we think is going on in certain situations and things like that. Um, you know, all different topics around the board. Political news, reality, real life. So let's start with I just got through watching Love and Hip Hop, the reunion, which is why we started it later than we usually do, because I didn't want to have to try to be up all night trying to catch the rerun of it. So did anybody else watch it? Because I got some things I need to say. Um, and I don't know if y'all are watcher of the show. But I just got some things that's just irking the hell out of my nerve system. And I want to share them with y'all if y'all don't care to hear them, because Jesus, it's just I don't know. It's on the woo off for a minute. Um, I'll start off on a positive note and say everybody, most of everybody look gorgeous. I mean, everybody look cute. Um, some questions was asked and floating around in my head about some hair choices and some outfit choices. But hey, that's with every reunion. Nothing new there. Um, you know, Shekinah is a bit thickums to be having, that much. It was just leg and breast and I don't know. Just I would have made a different decision with such a body shape. But to each their own. To each their own, because it's something about Atlanta women in crop tops. It is something about Atlanta women and crop tops. It is embedded in your soul. I don't know if it's the city. I don't know if it's the temperature. I don't know if it's the water down there. I don't know what's going on in Atlanta. Perhaps it's the music. I don't know. But no matter what body size, they asses will throw a crop top on in a minute. And you can't tell them they ain't bad. You better not open your mouth and say they ain't bad to the bone, because you're gonna have a hell of a problem. And that's just an Atlanta thing. I noticed that's an Atlanta thing. You know how New Orleans people say, have the way they say baby, how they just take a whole dip in baby. They just somehow they make baby like a V. Instead of just coming straight across the board as baby, it takes a deep, and then they bring it back up by the time they get to the Y. You'd be like, that's a unique ass way to say baby, but it's a New Orleans thing, and I think crop tops is just an Atlanta thing. I'm determined. You ain't gonna change my mind about it. Um, hey Nick. Um, you said yes, hot all over. It is hot. Ooh, child, it's hot. It's been raining a lot where I'm at, y'all. We've been having thunderstorm, floods. My parking lot looked like a straight up pool. I mean, no lie. No lie. I wanted to take a picture, but then I got to thinking about my floors because I mopped today and I'll be damned. Okay. I will be damned if I mess my floors up after mopping just today. But I mean, it just looked like a swimming pool out there. Just swim on down the road. It's a damn shame, and I just needed to stop. It don't know what it want to do, bipolar having ass weather. But anyway, um, yeah, you said yes, they just cute on me. Well, you better work them then. They cute on you, but tell everybody down there they ain't got to have them on. If you got the body shape that says no to crop top. Just let the people. It's so many types of clothes that everybody can wear. Crop tops ain't the only thing available in Atlanta. I know good and damn well it's not. It's not. That's all I'm saying. But on Love and Hip Hop, okay. I just want to point out some small things. I want to start with Sierra. I don't like Sierra. There's no purpose for Sierra. Sierra has no purpose on that show. Yeah, I'm trying to think of her purpose. She ain't got one. And not one at all. She didn't have not one, and BK is not a storyline. Her whole thing was what did or what did not happen on her birthday trip, in which she was present for, but somehow didn't know the story. I, I cannot. You cannot convince me somebody waited a whole 2 or 3 months, like you just now finding that bullshit out. And we had to hear about it all during this damn season, knowing you wasn't leaving BK in the first damn place. I cannot, but it's just no purpose for Sierra to be there. I don't like Sierra. She's messy. Um, she's not the cute messy. It irks my soul. It irks it. It irks it bad. Um, yeah. I'm trying to be positive in a little bit of ways. Did anybody watch the reunion? Because if did nobody watch the reunion, you know when you're talking about something and nobody else knows what you're talking about, it's not as good of a conversation. So did anybody else watch the reunion? Because hey Viper. Um, because I just okay, Kim, you did. Okay, thank you for answering, honey. Um, I just oh, I'm just agitated. For one thing, I don't like Nina either. I think they need to find a whole new person to host. Somebody that's going to ask questions that matter. Nina will wait until the questions to people start spilling shit that's like, oh shit, what she say? Oh, we didn't know that. And then she'd be like, wait, we're not gonna do that. No, yes, we are. Yes, we are gonna do that. That's what the reunion is for. We're gonna be super extra messy than we were in the show. What are you stopping shit for, Nina? I don't know her purpose on being there. I really don't. I really don't. It's just not for her. That's just not for her. That is not for her. You know what I mean? Some people have a personality that's not something ain't for them. That you know, that's it. That ain't for Nina. But I wanted to talk about what's her name? Scrappy, his baby mama, Erica. Nina is hella boring. Oh, she boring. She just dragged the whole show down. But Erica, Scrappy, and what's his what? Bam. Now, I love Black Love. I really do. But it is no earthly reason why Erica and Scrappy cannot get along. This is beginning to that whole situation just made me suspicious right there. Now, what I saw on this stage is you motherfuckers ain't over each other. Both of you. Because I don't understand why y'all can't get along. And in my opinion, like Bambi is too much in it. That's why. Because Erica said something simple like when I called Scrappy to talk about their daughter, Imani, I'm just calling, she was basically saying, look, Scrappy, we ain't always got to text. Everybody don't want to text. If I got something more than a sentence to say to you, I'm gonna call your phone because I ain't trying to sit up here and text and shit. I'm not doing that shit. This ain't a video game. I'm not gonna be sitting up here doing no damn paragraph when I can just open my mouth to say the shit and you can pick up the phone and hear the shit. And then we're done. Like easy peasy. So I feel what Erica's saying when she like, if we got to discuss something about Imani, it's not always able to be text. And that's just facts. Because it's very clear that you somehow be getting confused, Scrappy. You text, you can get text confused easily. I mean, you can get something as simple as yeah, like confused because somebody can ask you a question and say they wrote 3 sentences and you just answer back, yeah. And you was just saying like, yeah, to the answer. The answer is yeah. But because you didn't say YES, you said YEA. Oh, was she saying that with an attitude? Oh, she being funny? Yeah. What she mean by yeah? I've had that done to me. I had that done to me. Because I was supposed to write either yes or yes in a paragraph after that. But whatever it was, damn it, I wasn't supposed to put that E. I was supposed to put an S. And somehow that person took it all out of that yeah meant an attitude. I had an attitude. Now I still don't know how to explain that shit because it still baffles me. But I've had it done to myself, so I understand what Erica is saying. But Scrappy, you yourself confused on text messages. You was up there confusing me. So if you saying he was saying like or Erica was saying like, text messages in order if you don't want to be confused, just talk to me on the phone. That's simple. And then that's when Bams chimed in. It was like, when you call him, you call us. Now, as his wife and stuff, you're right. You're right to a certain degree. When I call your husband, you're always tied to your husband. You're one with him. So you are right to a certain degree, Bam. But me and him made money, not me, you and him. So no, when I call him talking about Imani, I'm talking to him, not you. I don't need you. You're not on the phone. It don't have to be a three-way. We don't have to group chat, to get whatever is done. It's just me and Scrap. You know what I'm saying? So what do you mean it's us? And so when Erica was like, no, it's just me. No, it's us. And Scrappy was just over there just mugging for no reason. Even when they was talking about the twins, he just over there. What the fuck is you all frowned up for? What? Why? I mean, unless it's some shit that they leaving out that we don't know, I just don't get the anger. And it's just like it ain't that hard. It's not that hard. But what I witnessed with my own eyes is just that little bit of Bam being that combative, and a person can be very combative and stay calm like she did. That's them sneaky ass people. I can be like that. Oh, I can be like that. When I can, sit up there, you be really combative, but you just make sure you stay calm and you let the other person temperature rise so you can just look like you're not even bothered while they look that shit crazy. I'm a professional at doing that. So I know that's exactly what she was doing. And it was just like, no, because even in that conversation, you didn't have to say anything. But it's it's clear, it's just very clear that even though that's his wife, she has got to step back and let them co-parent. You know what I'm saying? You still have to respect the mother of somebody's children, whether you got the ring or not. You know what I'm saying? You still have to respect that woman because she there. You know what I mean? She there. And if you always cock blocking in his ear talking shit that don't even matter, everybody always gonna be at odds. Just always. Erica should be more of like, or not Erica, but Bam should be more of how you see how Stevie J and what's Mimi always at odds, but you see how Eve, what's Eve? Yeah, Eve. I never knew love like this. But yeah, Eve. That's her name. Child, I'm thinking of the baby name, Eva. But Eve, Stevie J's wife, you know, she's able to listen to Stevie J at home talk all types of mad shit about Mimi and Mimi's partner. But then she don't project that onto Mimi when she get in front of her. You know what I'm saying? So that's the difference of what I'm saying. How they need to take a book out of Eve's page because she's handling shit right. Like even with Stevie and Mimi get combative, she don't get in that. You know what I mean? She tried to diffuse it. And Bambi wasn't trying to do none of that. She was just sitting there with that long ponytail, like, baby, that's right. Keep me mugging every time they say Erica or pan the camera on Erica, because let me catch you cracking a smile. Let me catch you cracking a smile. It's gonna be a problem when we get home. And she just, mm-hmm, looking like a giraffe. I mean, a beautiful giraffe, but still a giraffe. And it's just like, girl, stop it, because you are the problem. Erica or Bambi is the problem to that situation. Because even when she was talking about some when they broke up, see, you can also catch when somebody realize what they said and they'll pull back because they're like, damn, I'm about to prove a point. Bambi was talking and she was saying that she was like, when me and Scrappy broke up, and she said you and Scrappy was able, and what she's about to finish saying was able to get along. She went into saying able to get along, and then she just stopped. It was like, why you stop? Because you heard what you said. And what you said was when you were out of the picture, they were able to work. They were able to co-parent. They may have been fucking on the side, but when you were out of the picture, they were able to work. So when you come back into the picture, because you know more than likely they were still screwing on the side. Now you got attitude, you don't like her, and you make all that shit combative because Scrappy, even during the show, he was talking about some when I guess the mom-in-law or something came up to the girl at Imani's birthday party and was like, "Here I go." Ain't that a song? Here I go. Ain't that I swear that's a song. I can hear that in my head. Like, here I go in like a heavy rap beat. Probably some shit that came out of Atlanta too. I don't know. But I promise you I hear that in my head. Here I go. I don't know what it is, but I hear it. But and Scrappy somehow thought Erica was supposed to if oh, okay, if me and Ken walking down the hall and Abby walk up to me and she say, "Here I go," like with much attitude, like "Here I go," like you wanted to see me, here I go, and then you know my mama come from behind me, push me out the way, like you ain't gonna talk to her, you gonna talk to me. Why? You know what I'm saying? Why? Maybe I should have used a man. If my daddy came and done that, why? She's talking to me. It makes no sense. But I don't know. The whole point I want to see on the show is the damn lie detector test because um I do believe they had sex. I believe they had sex because Cardi said it. Basically when they was in that one scene by the car in Barbados. She damn near said it. But I also do agree with that the test should have been done by off site. Shouldn't have been done by the producers of Love and Hip Hop. It should have been done off site. So I don't believe nobody tests. I don't believe nobody's unless it's done off site. I believe Pools, if she took a camera crew with her, if she took a camera crew with her and she did hers, I believe hers, but I wouldn't want it done by somebody on Love and Hip Hop anyway. I don't know. Child, it be too much. They, I don't know. Monique was a better host. I agree. I agree. The only time Monique got on my nerves is when she wanted to do that love and baby unity, hug it out. Everything ain't gonna be hugged out at the end in them type of shows. That was the only time Monique would get on my nerves. Like, no, just let them go. They don't need to hug nothing now. When she would push it too much. But that was also the New York show though. They always boring. But yeah, I like Monique much better too. Or even John Sally. Remember when he was hosting at John Sally? He did a better job, but they need to get rid of old girl. They need to just get rid of her quick. Um Nina is definitely boring. He said Bambi needs to take a break. She looked a bit tired all the time. She did look very tired. She looked very tired the whole season. Which that baby is pretty young, and then she was taking care of Scrappy and that wreck, and then hell, Mama D is a whole another issue. Then it look like her mama and Mama D is not a good combination. Um, then she be trying to be in the studio, child can't rap worth a lick, but she be trying to be in there. Um, then I think she like some type of sports model, like the men magazines and stuff. So yeah, she probably is tired. She probably is tired. And then she keeping up all this fuck shit with Erica and Scrappy. Cause it's a you gotta is that the sleep emojis with Nina? Yeah, yeah. Oof. I feel yeah. We all feel the pain. And I think VH1 know it as well. And as a parent, he should answer the phone because you never know what's going on. That's so true. That's so true. Very true. She could be, sadly, in a hospital in a wreck or something like that. I'm not texting it to, the father of my child or to my grandparent or, to my parent. I'm calling for that. I'm not texting nobody, something like that. I'm gonna call you, and then you being all, oh, they ain't picking up the phone. They ain't picking up the phone because your wife don't want you to, because you was damn sure picking it up before. You know what I mean? Like, no, y'all gotta get off that shit. That girl clearly asked y'all, could y'all please not show y'all ass at my birthday party? Plain and simple. Y'all could not do it. Made no damn sense. Hey, Renee McAllister. Scrappy never wanted Erica. Oop, no, Erica to know with no one else anyway. To be with no one. Okay. Yeah, he didn't. Yeah, Scrappy like a lot of other men where you got that. Some baby mamas have it, but baby daddies and baby mamas have it. Where they'd be like, "Oh, I want you to be happy," but they don't. They don't. They be looking at you when you get somebody like, "Oh, I see how you gonna do." You like, don't you got a whole person? Like, what in the hell? And that's Scrappy. Cause I mean, y'all see the way. I mean, he was just straight, just like, dude. When she was asking him about the asking her about the twins, like, nigga, fix your face. What is wrong with you? I mean, as his wife, I would have been like, fix your face. Like, what is you pouting like that for? That ain't cute. When they talk about two little babies and asking to say, okay, like, you can't have petty and petty. Somebody got to outbalance your petty so the petty can be balanced. Two petty people is just always petty 24/7. That's too much damn petty. I used to be like Bam, but now wait. I used to like Bam, but now they married. She doesn't have her own identity anymore. That's true. She is. Yeah, she is just basically known as because we met her on Basketball Wives, wasn't it? Of LA. She was Malaysia's friend. That's how I found out about Bam. I never knew who she was before. That's the first time I had ever seen her. And then when the Atlanta Love and Hip Hop started, they started taking it down. She started being down there. Um, she got that giraffe stance. Mystical, yes. Oh my gosh, thank you, Nikki. Yes, here I go. I can hear the beat and everything. Woo! I'm gonna have to go find this song. Baby Bob came to Erica's mom and said that I think Carly lied. She was holding her breath as she was taking the test. Watch it again. That wasn't no real. That wasn't no real. Uh, this what is it's like just like Google a professional somebody hooking up a professional lie detector test and then go watch like Murray and like what we see Carly. You notice how they just kept that head shot, how they kept that head shot. They did one angle, but it is little it's finger things that they hooked up to, and it's a lot of little cords. It's way more cords than they be showing. on especially Maury, because I'd be like, they just be having them three little things around the chest. Be like, oh, okay. That that's it. I mean, they have a thing running like a little, like when you go to the hospital, like if you get a CAT scan, they have a thing running out right, like right here in the back of your neck. You have a thing on some things on your fingers. They get certain places of your body to read your pulse and all this stuff at all given times, and to see how you're gonna move. And I I just noticed that in these TV shows that lie detector tests match up to what it looks like in the movies. Like if you see somebody getting one in the movie, it match up perfectly to what it looked like in the movie. But I was watching a crime story or Crime Stop. I think it's called Crime Stop. That YouTube page, and it was this woman that just lied about everything. She lied or just she would just lie, like, I mean, simple lies. Like, if her hair was red, she would, you'd be like, oh, your hair is a pretty color. What color red is that? Oh, it's this is a high priced honey gold cream that is only available in Africa. It's made by kings and queens, and only three people have it in the world, and I'm one of the three. Like literally, she would hit you with some shit like that on just saying, you know, oh, your dye job is pretty. What color is that? She'll hit you with some off shit like that. She was legit was driving a I don't know if they said it was a Toyota or something. She was driving some, like, I guess a Toyota, and she took the emblem off of the car and put like a emblem from like a I'm not good with cars, but it was a very high priced car that's rare, that's very expensive. Um and because it's like an older car. um it's not that many models, but whatever. But she bought a fake emblem at that, painted it gold, like with acrylic paint or spray paint, and put it on her car. And it was just like a legit regular Toyota something. Okay. And she took the emblem off and changed it on her car, and it would go around and, say that she has this car. And, people eyes would see like, no, that's the body of a Toyota. I mean, I see the emblem is not saying Toyota, but that's a Toyota. And she would, no, no, you haven't seen the new model because I have the new model. It'd be like she would just lie like that. So um somebody had came up, her roommate had came up, disappeared, and she ran the police around in circles with what I mean, she ran them around in circles with the stories, like from day one. And the girl was missing, and so they ended up finally, like after 2 years, they ended up getting her to do a lie detector test. So they had did it, and they had recorded the thing. So the show I was watching had showed them hook the thing up, and all of that. And so that's the first time I had ever saw like it really being done, because they had showed the actual video. And it was nothing like, them three straps and then sit down, keep your hands straight, and just answer the questions. Like, yeah, no. But whatever. Um but unfortunately, with the girl that I'm talking about, the lie, she ended up she killed the girl, her roommate, um, and then left her in the desert. So it took about 5 years for them to catch her, because She was just in Bad Lies at that. I don't know how the fuck it took them 5 years, but you know, she was really she was really crazy. I think she was really touched, like I mean, like touched, you know, like really slow. Yeah, I don't know. She was different and special. But did anybody I'm gonna mention this real quick and be off of that ASAP. I forgot what it's called, but with the Lil Kim show, them on the yacht, it's like and they got Queen in it. I don't know what the hell that thing is called now. It's on right now, but it's something, all the promo did was show them dancing on the damn yacht. That's it. That was it. It was just them Kim in that little costume at the wheel of the yacht and people dancing around. I couldn't even spot who all the people were except for Chili and Maya and Pretty V. So it's got Chili, Maya, Pretty V, Simone B, which I'm pretty sure most of y'all know them. They two wild and out girls and Instagram personalities. Marc Jacobs' boyfriend, some Puerto Rican white looking girl, and Kim. I think that's it because I can't think of nobody else. Now I just saw one episode last season, and when I say boring, I mean boring. Okay, um, you have to divide the word boring because it was boring. That's a whole different level of boring right there. This shit was ridiculous. And now I know why they ran with one promo. Um, because had we saw the shit that was to offer, they would have had a very, very bad opening night when they premiered last week because that shit was just like, what is this? And I am tired of people putting chili on TV. Chili and TV do not go together. If she not singing waterfalls or doing that little waterfall dance, damn it, no, she is not to be. If she not next to T-Boz, she is not to be on TV. Period. Point blank. We say that today and go forth, okay? Because that is one boring heifer. I just Chili just irks my soul. I mean, she really does. From the way she's so very picky about absolutely nothing, from alcohol being the devil's juice, the cigarette, cancer sticks, and she one of them type of people that you can't eat a piece of chicken in front of her because she gonna sit up there and tell you, its name used to be Fred and it, lived in Puerto Rico and all this shit like that. Like how can you, you know? But y'all, I mean, just the first episode they did body shots, and this whole first of all, gonna look at Maya like, oh my gosh, Maya. Oh my gosh, Maya. I mean, like she said something real offensive that when Maya watched that back, she probably gonna be like, bitch, okay, okay, I'm gonna let that shit slide. I'm gonna let it slide. But say some shit like that. Cause it was just one of them slide digs, like, that wasn't cute. Don't do that, Chili. And so they had did some body shots off the some men off the boat, like the men are workers from off the boat that went on to the beach with them. And this hoe takes a straw. Like, y'all, this how she gonna do the body shot after she was like, I don't think, I don't know, I don't. This is how she did it with water, may I add. They did theirs with vodka. She did hers with water. The man laying down, right? He laying down, no shirt on. They put the little shot glass of water on his chest. She takes a straw. Okay, she takes a straw. She does this. Ah, I done it. and Poe B. Simone and V back there, yay! Pretty T didn't start, or Pretty V didn't started twerking for what? I don't know. I mean, trying to be like, had this yay, chilly moment. I just said, throw the whole bitch, the whole show, the whole island away. Who does shit like that? That my nerves think got bad. Let's change the subject because it just, oh my gosh. Okay, okay. That shit really just made me mad. I didn't got hot, Lord. Okay, the supported supposed to be my twin, Scrappy. Yeah. Oh, you saying Scrappy was like they were supposed to be my twins? Yep, that's how he found out about her. Okay, yeah, it's bad. Had to calm my son down. Oh, what he hyper about? Oh, he scared of the rain. Okay. Watch how he was pausing and taking deep breaths and trying to control her breathing before she answered every question and speaking softly. Right. That damn suspenseful music. No, no. Girl, shut up. No, you did that shit. Just if she would have just been like, girl, and who cares? The girl, shut up. She didn't even have to address. She could have been like, girl, shut up. And took it another way. Ugh, just stupid. Girls cruise, yeah. And ain't Chili on there looking stupid? Ain't she on there being a prune? Like, water. I don't know. What temperature is it? It's too hot for my toes. Like, girl, go somewhere with that shit. Chili is always boring in the damn show. Child, now I wouldn't have done that slide, but I wouldn't have done the slide because I'm a prune, bitch. I've been like, y'all ain't about to kill me, okay? For one, sharks is down there. For two, hell no. For three, I can't swim. That probably should have been one. But just hell no, okay? Hell no. But that's just because the variables in it, the shark, the non-swimming, the the slide, a little baby slide, maybe, with a life vest and about 20 people circling around me to just get me right when I get in the water, because I'm gonna act a fool even with the vest on. So I'm gonna act like I'm drowning because it's a whole body of water and I can't see the flow. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go into panic mode. But that's just me. But when somebody offer me a drink, I ain't gonna say I don't drink the devil's juice. Like, that's very offensive. That right there is very offensive. Yeah, you was not in them damn um parties, them when she was in the industry, and them industry parties talk about some the devil juice. I mean, I ain't saying, I know she wasn't drinking it, but you wasn't in there insulting them people. So don't do that. She just gets on my nerves with that shit. I don't like boring people like that. And that's true. Kim, does she need to leave Chili at home? Hell yeah. She need to get some more crunk people because the whole show look like it needs some help. Because hell, she hadn't even met Pretty V or B Simone. Like, bring some girls, so we can see some, not some serious arguments, but some, like, why you got my outfit on arguments or something. Like, some friendship arguments or something. Okay, let's get into some of these um topics I have. Okay. First of all, I want to talk about, did anybody watch I did not see the show because I don't have the channel, but I did watch a girl that did a video on Black China, the real Black China. And she did a video, she did a review, and I liked it because she had a lot of the clips of the show in there. Like, she showed a lot of the show in there. And don't get me wrong, I like Miss Tony. Okay, is that Tokyo, Miss Tokyo Tony? I, I forgot, y'all. Let me show y'all something. I'm talking about this, but I like Miss Tokyo Tony, right? Um, but she got problems, okay? And we're gonna discuss them in a minute. But I want to show y'all something. Is Claudia still in here? Okay, we all know Claudia, right? Okay, so we, as a YouTuber, um, you get close to your people if you do lives or if you just answer the comments, because before Jessica, almost held a pistol to my throat and was like, you best go live, start going live. No, she didn't almost hold a pistol to my throat, but she was very persuasive on go live, start doing lives. um I talk to my people through my comments because y'all know I answer like damn near. If I see it, I answer the comment, because that's what I be wanting. So you get, excuse me, you get close to certain people. You have your moderators. Most people grow a relationship with their moderators. You have your people that drop stories for you anytime some shit going on. They right there to be like, got it. Here's the link. You got your people that do that for you. Um, and you begin to care about those people. So um when you watch other YouTubers, before I was a YouTuber, I would always see people um with two things that'd be like, yeah, one day, I'm ahead at. And the one would be that little black YouTube plat, you know, that you get after you meet so many goals. And the other would be something that my very first item given to me by a subscriber or viewer that had my logo and my name on it. So I didn't care what it was, just whatever it may be. People be usually having like paintings or something like that, right? So I'm gonna make a post about this too. I just ain't done it yet. But but so I've always like been like those are gonna be milestones. Okay, when they happen, right? Now people have sent me things before, people send me like little trinkets or gifts, or if I mention something in a video, somebody will send it to me, and I appreciate that very much, and I always thank them and shout them out, and all types of stuff. But you guys, I got my very first like item with our logo on it, and I want to show it to y'all because it's like this is my baby. So I still got it in its plastic and stuff because I've decided I'm not going to use it, even though I want to, but I don't want to mess it up because it's like my trophy. But look at this. Ain't that so cute? Look, it's got my little girl on there with her baby hairs and gang gang. And then you got the grown folk right there. My whole little logo. And then our hashtag down here. And it's on both sides. And it's a water container. Like, got the little straw in there. And it's cute. And it's not the cheap. It's not the cheap kind. It's durable, keeps the cold. It's very cute. I love it. It is so cute. It's made by Dragon Designs. Dragon Designs. And it was sent to me by Claudia. And y'all, this is just my baby. Like I want to use it so bad, like so it could be my favorite cup, but then I don't want to Like, oh, because once you start washing it and stuff, having to clean it and stuff, little stuff going, no, then I have to kill somebody. I would have to kill somebody because this is my baby. Okay. Its name is Gigi. Okay. Its nickname is Gigi for Gang Gang. And it is my baby. I make sure it's okay and can't nobody touch it. You would get straight hurt messing with Gigi. Okay. But yes, I just wanted to show that to y'all because y'all, like, it's a milestone for me because when people, I've gotten soap and bracelets and little Japanese candy packets that you put together that I still ain't put that video out. I need to put the video out. That's still on my phone. But and all that means a lot to me too, but this is just like a milestone. And I appreciate Claudia for taking me there. So I wanted to share that with y'all. And I'm gonna put a post up about it on my community feed and on my Instagram. I just hadn't done it yet because I haven't had like time to sit down and do it, you know. But I wanted to show y'all that because I just and like the day that I opened this too, like I really needed it. Like when you need a pick me upper because somebody has worked your everlasting nerve. Like I mean, they just leave you confused to where you like, and you just can't do nothing about it because I opened this and it was just like, oh, So I was like, oh, yay. So again, thank you very, very, very much, Claudia. Me and Gigi will be always talking much shit about, and up there with my little I keep it on my trophy shelf, like with my diplomas and my awards and stuff like that. I keep it up there. So, thank you. Oh, I'm dropping shit. I'm dropping the box and whatnot. No. I'm gonna put it back in the box so I get it back over there in the safe spot. Okay. Don't want nothing happening to it. Don't want nobody using it or getting confused and all that type of stuff. But anyway, okay. You see, yeah, she is really a bougie. This slide looks like, okay, I read that one. If she would have admitted it, it would have been over. Exactly. That would have shut the whole season down. But Carly has been so messy with everyone. Business, it's time for them to bring her mess up. Yeah, because that's all Carly did all season 2 was being other people's shit, like stock jock. That's all she done. It was like stock jock. That was it. All that shit she kept up with Jock was unnecessary. Hey, Waxy. Um, but anyway, back to Black China. This girl video I watched, she had some good let me see. She has some good clips in there because but Tokyo was high. Ain't nobody gonna convince me other than Tokyo that she was not high. Let me see if I can find this shit and y'all be decide it for yourself. But I know what high look like. I've seen high. I've seen high family members. I've seen high friends. I've seen people when they so high in the sky, a damn bird can't fly. I've seen it, and I'm positive that's what the fuck I was looking at when I was looking at Tony, Tokyo Tony. just, I mean, coming at China like, girl, what did she do? And you that pissed all about a car that you still got in the yard, but come to find out the car just ain't running. She was accusing the girl of taking the car, but the car ain't running. That's it. The girl still got the car. The car is not running. So pretty much what Tokyo need to do is fix that damn car, and then she can drive it. But she ain't fixed the car. Now this young lady name is called it's Cat Baby. It's Cat and then Baby with 3 Y's. I'm gonna show y'all some clips because I just want to show you how Tokyo knew she was coming to start some mess.
Trust me, I'm gonna treat them accordingly. I'm gonna do an LA takeover. DMV to LA, baby. Why is China in LA? Because she loved the glamorous life. What else? I'm all over the place, all over the shade room. I stay on here. Again? Yeah. What they saying now? A little bit of everything. Tokyo knows she hyped you on the shade room. Because if you didn't want to be on the shade room, you wouldn't publicize everything, okay? So I know, you know, we know. You hyped you on the shade room, girl. It's okay. Good publicity, bad publicity, it's still publicity, right? Shit. I'm in LA to set the record straight with me and my daughter, Blac Chyna. Chyna says she's really hurt by me, but I still can't see how. I can't believe we have. Yeah. It's been a long road. Hopefully this thing will work out with us, you know, and being here in Cali. I really don't know how to feel, you know. Wasi is my best friend in the whole wide world. We've been friends for 15 years. Wasi used to be Angela's security in the club without her even knowing. I think he's in love with me, but I ain't showed him the booty yet. Trying to make her turn back around. How you think the kids are going to react to you, though? I don't know. Dream, I don't know. I saw her when she was all wrapped up, you know, baby crying. But I did give her first food, though. I did do that. Yeah. I was going to take Chyna to court because she hasn't let me see my grandchildren. That's not fair to me or to
Pause. She's, yeah, in case y'all didn't hear what she said, she was going to take Chyna to court in order to see her grandchildren. Just like, I'm gonna let them marinate and let her keep playing.
Oh. You know, why not? Everybody else out here taking her to court. I feel like everybody got a problem with Miss Toni.
And then she said everybody else, because she got talking a little bit much on this part. But she said everybody else taking her to court. Trifling.
Dealership, they got the car. Next thing you know, we got into a little beef, and then I went to go start the car to go where I was going, and at first I thought maybe I left a door open. I'm like, no, the battery is new. It's a new car. Until I saw the post with her saying, your Uber is outside. Did I say Blac Chyna's a badass bitch? Blac Chyna is a bad bitch.
She's just gonna brag on Chyna for a minute. So basically, what all she said was she went outside to get in the car and the bitch didn't start. Okay. And then she saw some shit on there when she told Chyna. Chyna said your Uber is outside. Now she somehow did not take that as after you called me and said the car fucked up. I called you an Uber and I am now telling you it's outside. She didn't take it like that, which is how it could have been. From Chyna's perspective, it seemed like that's probably how it was. But this bitch came ready for the smoke. She came
to the dealership. They got the car. Next thing you know, we got into a little beef, and then I went to go start the car to go where I was going. Okay. At first, I thought maybe I left a door open. I'm like, no, the battery is new. It's a new car. Until I saw the post with her saying, your Uber's outside.
Now you see how she got hype with that, right? Okay. So let me show you when China get home. Just the way she cut. Lord, I can't imagine my mama doing all this shit. Now watch closely how China is really not being disrespectful in this. But I'm gonna let you see it. Look at how she walking.
Me and my mom has had like a ton of issues. So I've invited my mom over. So I'm like, look, let's like kind of like hash out things and like kind of like basically put everything on the table so we can like move
And
forward.
look at China. Look what she's doing. Pay attention to what she's doing. It's important.
But Tokyo, you have got to stop bashing China on social media. Like, that's your daughter at the end of the day, you know? Nobody could claim her in that way other than you. So it's like, you kind of look whack. I'm not gonna lie, you look whack trashing your own daughter on social media. And I don't know what you feel like China owes you or Angela owes you. Yes, you birthed her. You gave life to her. That was your choice. But in the day, she doesn't owe you her life. As a daughter, she should take care of you because she wants to in her heart, not because she feels like she owes you. It's because a genuine principle is inside her. Let me see how my mom is doing. Not that bitch owed me. She better take care of me and buy me this, buy me that. No, that's not how it works. If that's how it works, a lot of us will be resentful. It's about genuinely wanting to make sure your mom is good. That's the vibe that you should want from China. Not, oh, I owe this bitch. Let me go buy her something. No. No. Shit.
Okay, why am I sitting here?
Because you put in a chair.
She high. Look at her. Look at her, y'all. She is high as a damn kite.
No, she didn't turn to me.
I am facing you.
That's now.
I've been faced you.
Anyway, go ahead.
I've been faced her, right? And I moved the chair that was in between us.
Okay, go.
Correct?
What is it?
I've been turned this way. But I've been turned this way, and this is what's the problem. So let's do this. It's out
I'm
the
not
way.
putting this shit on no TV.
We don't have to.
Okay, well, let's
Roxy, can I talk to you?
No,
I'm done.
No.
Can I talk to you?
Here, take this off. I'm
Listen,
done.
what y'all not about to do is get me evicted from my fucking spot. That's
I'm
the
leaving.
fuck.
She looked like she asked Tokyo, stop acting like you're after a check. This is your daughter, okay? Your daughter. Your daughter, okay? First of all, Black China's hair is bomb. She's so tiny. I appreciate the fact that she separated, like moved the chair from between her and her mom because she wants to open up the space and just be her face to face. So, but Tokyo acting stank. Can we clap for the wig? I need that wig. Caroline, I need that wig.
Ooh, people's editing sometimes be.
Is this how they act in DC?
She like too extra. But she gonna put it back on there.
Is this how they act in DC? If somebody from DC watching this video, confirm or deny if this is the energy I walk around with, okay? Because she mad. For what?
You shouldn't be watching. You watch TV. That's seen too much.
Wait, evicted? Nothing wrong with renting. I thought she owned it. Never mind. Nothing wrong with renting. Nothing wrong with renting. I thought she owned it though. Don't get this girl evicted.
Jesus. Now, see, this that editing y'all will never see me do. Because you be wanting to punch people. Why am I looking at you watch something? Play the damn thing.
Ooh, it's about to get spicy.
Which she's about to, but I'm just, my nerves ain't got time.
Why do you act like that?
Like what?
The way that you act, you don't see how you act while people don't want to be around you.
No.
Look how you act.
Mm-hmm.
You're a beautiful person.
You come in here with an attitude.
I don't have an attitude.
Okay, superb.
So okay, fuck all that. What's up? What's your issue?
Yo, Black China has really tried. Like, she's really trying in these scenes.
I mean,
and she's being calm, cool, and collective. And she's trying to play it off. So she's not trying to
Act while people don't want to be around you.
No.
Look how you act.
Mm-hmm.
You're a beautiful person.
You come in here with an attitude.
I don't have an attitude.
damn it, I knew I went back.
So okay, fuck all that. What's up?
That's why I don't be trying.
What's your
Hold
issue?
on. 26.
Yo, Black China has really tried. Like, she's really trying in these scenes.
Mm.
And she's being calm, cool, and collective. And she's trying to play it off. So she's not trying to add to the same energy her mom has. But her mom keeps poking her.
I don't have it.
You do, Angela.
I don't.
You do. So bad. She's just
Okay.
being a bitch. You are disgusting sometimes. Like now, you disrespect everybody. Everybody. I've been telling you this shit for years. And I don't play no games with nobody. I'm real with everything.
You wasn't ever there, so bye.
How was I never there? Name a motherfucker that can say that.
All right, you got
Really? Never there for what? I'm here. I'm right in your motherfucking face. Never will.
All right.
Where was I never at? Lie again.
Now you're just being like disrespectful, like you're this close to my face. You're spitting at me, like you're chastising me, like it's not cool, and I didn't like it at all.
At the end of the day, she's your child, but she's grown. So give her some respect. You want some respect? Give her the same respect you want. Get out the face. Sit down. Let's talk. Yo, why is Tokyo Tony so mad?
Where was I never at? Huh? Nobody took care of your ass but me. Not your motherfucking grandmother. You can't name one thing she bought your ass in life. Name it. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. One thing. Name a pair of shoes. Name it. You lied on me. You lied on me.
Like,
You lied on me.
never.
Where do you get this from? Where did you make this shit up in your head that I wasn't there? Tell me, who raised you?
Grandma.
Really? Where you sleep at?
Pillow to post.
Where did you sleep at? Sweetheart, I've been married from the age 19
I know,
to 47 with a husband. And you still calling lies?
You put like 5 niggas before.
Who was that? My husband's husband? How's it before you? They're my husband. You was a child. You was gone at 16.
No,
What are you talking
you
about?
Been gone.
Been gone where?
You been gone.
No, sweetheart, been gone where? I'm in the same
It's
motherfucking
sad.
place I always been.
It's sad.
No, it's not. You're ridiculous.
Excuse me.
No, I'm not. You're not getting away with this.
I'm
You're not getting away with this. You're not getting away,
I
babe.
just want to get my baby.
You're not getting away, Angie. Don't do that. You do it, girl. I'm gonna tell you something.
And I'm gonna tell you
I'm
something.
gonna tell you
Don't
something.
put your hands on me. In the past, like me being like polite, like yes, mom, you know I was wrong or whatever like that. No, it's like time to like boss.
Beat all of this. Like, if she didn't bring that energy that she brought to this meeting that they had, they probably would have gotten somewhere. I don't blame her not wanting you to be around the kids because y'all can't be getting into these outbursts like this in front of the children. It's too much. It's just like, whoa, what's going on? And eventually the kids, as they grow up, they start to get involved and they start to remember that's all I used to do is feud.
What's up?
This is touching you like a mother, but bitch, I won't. Get the fuck over there then. Let's get this shit over with. Cause I'm ready to get the fuck ASAP after this shit. I got a
Really?
fucking plane ticket, babe. What's up? Cause I'm done.
Look
Cause
at
you're
this shit.
lies. You lied on me.
And this is why I'm about to break the cycle. King and Dream will never see this 5.
Oh, okay.
They'll never see it.
Good.
They won't.
Good.
That's why they're not here. Present.
Good. That's why they're not here.
I left all that like loud ghetto shit, like all that ratchet shit behind. Like I'm not trying to like put that energy like in the air at all. So if you can't get with it, then you gotta get lost. Dreamy comes Saturday, Sunday.
I don't have nothing to do with
So
it.
wait, so this is why she's not
Hey,
here.
You're a
Jocelyn.
weirdo.
Monday,
A whole
Saturday,
weirdo.
Sunday,
You
Monday,
bipolar.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
What?
Wednesday,
Mental issues.
5 days,
You put your hand in my face again, girl.
5 days.
You're going to stretch your ass across this motherfucking
So
kitchen. You better keep your motherfucking hands on my face.
5 days,
Don't touch me no more.
5.
Look how she is provoking.
Again, I'm going to rock your world in this motherfucker.
So rock it.
You put your fucking hands on me again.
So rock it.
Put your hands on me again.
Rock it.
You a disrespectful
So 5
ass
days.
girl. You disrespectful is what you are.
I know.
Yeah, you are. I don't care what your mother did to you. I don't care if she sold your pussy to an army. You still better respect your mom. You disrespect everybody. You make your fucking people cry. You fucking take a call from your mama.
I never.
You took a call from your mother. Why you take the call?
Never.
Why you take a call? Why you start my life? Why?
Taking a car.
A car.
I bought you cars.
Yeah.
I paid you rent.
No, you ain't buy me a motherfucking car. Where's my motherfucking car you bought me? Where's it?
I gave you money. Are you
Girl,
serious?
you a weirdo. You a fucking
This is
weirdo.
Then she goes on to talk about the car that I like got for her, which I'm still paying a note and whatnot. And the car's still there. Like nobody's taking the car from you at all, which like annoys me to like the fullest.
She has like 3 cars, 3 fast, expensive cars, 400 to 500,000, and yet my little $40,000 car, which is a Cartier bracelet, sits. What kind of shit is that?
Oh,
you know
my life. Yeah, I never took nothing from
It's
you.
still inside. It's still from my house.
Exactly, but I took the car,
Yeah,
right?
you did. You stopped it. You
No, I
stopped
didn't,
it.
Miss
You
Tony.
stopped it. You a weirdo.
Shalana.
Really?
No, I did not. How would I stop? How
You
can I
need to
stop?
get some.
Like,
You need to get some help.
no. So
You
no,
need to
let's
get some
talk
help.
about it.
No, you need to get some help.
You're
Let's
nuts.
talk about
You're-
getting
you're-
you some mental help.
No,
Something's wrong.
You're nuts.
Something's
Get out of
wrong.
my face.
Something's wrong. I'm gonna stay in your face.
I like it.
I'm gonna stay in your face.
I love it actually. You know you wouldn't laugh.
You do. You got problems. You need to get straight. You need a therapist.
You know what you
You
mean?
need a therapist. Put that down. Don't blow that smoke in my face.
I didn't blow it.
Don't blow that smoke in my face. I'm over here. Talk to me over here like a real one. Be a real one for 1 minute. Why do you have
What do
to
you
be
want from
such a
me?
lie? That's the problem.
I'm a liar.
Nothing.
I have never lied to you.
Nothing. I want nothing from you.
I feel bad.
Nothing
I feel
from
bad
you.
for you. You shouldn't.
No, don't feel bad for me.
I feel bad.
No,
You should.
you should. You should.
You
No, because right now you
I know
fake.
you've been through a lot.
I ain't been through shit.
No,
Only thing I've been
honestly,
through
I'm not
is
faking.
You are
I'm
faking.
not. No, because
I put all my energy,
faking would be
time, and
everybody
everything
get the
else.
fuck out of my
No,
house.
it wouldn't be. So you just swear you the shit. The whole shit,
No,
right?
I wanted you. I wanted to see you. I've been asking for you.
Mm.
I heard. But this is
I've
the
been,
treatment.
I've been asking.
This
for
is
you.
the treatment that
Come
you
on,
do.
I've
The
been-
only person that raised you,
Relax.
that nurtured you, that
Relax.
did all this shit for you. And this how the fuck you do me. You took a car from me.
A car?
You did everything. Bitch, I lived all the way out in Maryland with no transportation, no nothing.
A car?
No nothing.
I'm
You
just-
cried it. You only did it to make shit look good for you.
Get out of
That's
my
what the fuck
face.
you did.
Get out of
Bitch,
my
I would
face.
knock your whole motherfucking
So
top
knock it
off.
out.
Keep playing with me.
All right, bye.
You swing it
Go
back
ahead.
again. You
Get
do
out.
it again, bitch. I'm gonna fuck
Get out
you
my
up.
house.
Bye, bitch.
Bye.
I'm gone. Suck a dick, bitch. Get the fuck off.
No, you suck a dick.
Raunchy bitch. Raunchy bitch. Just throw it, bitch. And I'm gonna fuck your head all the way up.
She didn't even touch you. Now, when Black China said so rocket, girl, I thought she was dead ass. I thought she was about to throw down with her mama. I could not believe what the fuck was going on. I was just like, no, China, please don't do it.
Dead air, dead air, dead air.
So what? She has 3 cars. Who cares about the cost of the cars? She got 3 cars. You had a car. What happened? Call the mechanic to come look at this shit. Like, what the fuck is wrong with the car? It's still in your driveway.
Let me see what this is. Okay, I think that's the end of the clips. Okay, now let me see. Hold on. What did you conclude? Yeah, that's the end of the clip. That's the end of the clip she showed. And then she leaves. She get thrown out the house. That's the end of the show. Until next week. Now, I don't know what y'all viewed and what y'all saw. But I saw somebody high as fuck for one. You cannot tell me she was not high in that moment they were in the house. You know, it makes it look a little different because they had a cut-ins where they sitting down. She wasn't high in, but she was high in that house. She contradicted herself several times. And just the way she walked in there, the way she walked in the house was just like, because when she was in other scenes with her little boyfriend or her whatever that dude is, that when they was in the hotel, she was already talking about, she knew she was gonna start shit. She was talking about China's friends better not be there because she's gonna put them out. And how you gonna put some people out of my house because you don't like them? No, ma'am. You set your ass down and act like a guest, mama or not. But when she came in there, did y'all not see China move the chairs, sat in front of her, and she just sitting up there mean mugging, high as hell. The floor was probably spinning. Was probably why she was trying to focus on one thing because the floor was probably spinning. But you cannot tell me either Tokyo is know exactly what she's doing and making hella good TV, or she was high for. I say it's a little bit of both, but all of that for a car that she was accusing China of taking, in which she then proclaimed that the car was still in her yard. It just didn't run. That was it. It just didn't run. So basically what she was mad for is because China didn't get it fixed. I don't know why you couldn't get it fixed. Then saying things like, you know, you got 3 or 4 fast, expensive cars, and all I got is a $45,000 car that's a Cartier bracelet. Bitch. Ooh, I ain't never want to reach through my phone. Yes, I have. But I wanted to snatch that hoe up. What? What do you mean? That's so ungrateful. You don't have to have nothing. Do you know how many people, 6ix9ine, that cartoon character, whatever the hell he is, sat up there and bought his thought pocket of a girlfriend a brand new SUV for Christmas when he went off to jail and didn't get his child nothing. Nothing. I mean, nothing. He could have went to the Dollar Tree and bought out the store and still came off less than what he spent on that thought pocket. That is not just screwing him. She damn sure gonna pretend so she can keep getting cars and things like that. But I mean, like, you can't even screw her because they ain't married, so you can't even do nothing. The best that you getting from her is her talking to you dirty, sending you dirty emails, scandally clad pictures, and wearing Thought Pocket Fashion Nova outfits. You know, all Fashion Nova ain't Thought Pocket, but you know they got a Thought division. Let's be clear. You know, the little onesies and all them stretchables and shit like that. But you know, you wearing the Thought division of Fashion Nova to the jail, you know, so he can fantasize and feel like the motherfucking man in front of the other jailmates. That's the most you getting from her. And you buying, you know, Mercedes trucks and shit, but you can't buy your baby a damn Toys R Us toy. But then you over here complaining because your car is not as expensive or go as fast or don't work. And China got 2 or 3 of them. China rode a lot of dick to get 2 or 3 of them cars. I would say she, as much dick as she rode, I feel she probably feels she deserves them. Okay, you didn't ride the right dicks, obviously. You didn't do something. Something is not connecting. But you can't be you know we're not doing that. But I just thought Tokyo needed a whole complete ass whooping. Um, she need a whole complete ass whooping for that because that was out of order. That child was trying. Now I can honestly say, Black China was damn well trying. I don't know, but she was trying, and somebody pushing up on you. I mean, how do you handle that? That's your mama. You try not to. Anybody else, you can, you know, suck their ass in the jaw. You could punch them. You something. You know, you can get down with them, but your mama, you know, you can't. You know, I'm pretty sure the first thing ain't to do. You feel is to throw hands. That's not the first thing you feel is to throw hands. But when somebody is pushing you like that, literally, I mean, physically pushing you, mentally pushing you, verbally pushing you in your house, being disrespectful as fuck on your dime. You only have a limit. You know what I'm saying? You only have a limit. But you cannot, like when she was talking about some she was taking China to court to see Dream and King. And she stopped the process because, you know, the show started and, you know, presumptuously she's supposed to see, you know, see the kids coming there acting like that. I don't know if you are, but that just made me feel bad. You know, I ain't never felt bad for Black China before, like really. I ain't never thought about it. But I ain't never really felt bad for her. But in that moment, I was just like, what is excuse me, what is a child to do in that moment? Because you want to fuck up, but you can't because that's your mammy. But she needed her whole entire ass whoop. She really did. Reality TV is a drug to people like China. I agree with you on that, Kim. I agree. Because even though she was completely embarrassed, it's like you still went through with that. You didn't shut everything down because you want that check. To me, that right there, the way she walked in there, um, oh no, you hot, cameras, cut, go, y'all gone. This ain't gonna work. Because that would have been in the contract. You can't show up to NAM taping high. That would have been in the damn contract. If you show up to your taping high, you are not getting paid for that day and you are not taping, period. I bet you, I bet you she'd have either tried to hide it a lot better. She wait till she left to get high, But you're not gonna be doing that fuck shit because that's just embarrassing. But like you said, it's a drug. It is a drug to them people, and they don't care what these people do. I don't know if y'all ever watched this girl channel called Black. Shit, I forgot the name of it. Black Femininity. I think that's it. But what she do is she show like little documentaries about, what happened to the Martin characters, um, why black people hate Bruno Mars, what happened to Saved by the Bell, the secrets behind the Cosby Show. She has stories like that. It's all about black shows. She got one about Girlfriends, the show Girlfriends. It's a really good channel. I advise y'all to, watch it if y'all like documentaries like that. I love documentaries. And she she did one today on, oh shoot. Where's that? Where's my ride? Or no. Pimp My Ride. Pimp My Ride. Remember that show, y'all? This show, Pimp My Ride. Um, hold on. Oh, Kim, we were talking about Tonio, Toki, Tony. Damn it, Tokyo Tony. Damn it, child. These names. 6ix9ine dumb. But okay, nah, you're in my face pushing me. I'm being respectful, but you tell me to go suck a D. No, I'm putting hands on you. No matter, no. Wait. Okay, yeah. No mother talks to their child like that. So you want to talk to me like a bee? Yeah. But I get her being hesitant about hitting her mom, especially on TV, because she'd have then been the bad guy, because it's just the fact that you hit your mama. Even though I think that would have been a rumble in the jungle. I don't know who the one that fight, because I'm pretty sure China has fought quite a few fighting in the strip club, and in the streets of DC, coming up and all this shit. And she, them hands is probably well trained, and Tony's as well, since similar backgrounds. Um, so that'd been a damn fight in the jungle right there. A damn fight in the jungle. I don't know who the won that bitch, but it'd been for head to head. I know that. I know that though. But I think she was thinking. She was thinking, because that could have turned on her real quick. If she would have hit her, it'd have been all over the shade room. It'd have been everywhere. Debating. Should she have hit her mother? It's her mother. Then you would have people no matter what. Because you saw when Tokyo said up there talking about some, it don't matter if your mama sells your pussy. What'd she say? You better not hate your mama. Bitch, what? I was about to say, are you on crack? But I do believe so. Either that or meth, one or the other. She on one of the bitches. I think it's meth, but whatever. I don't know. I don't know what's preferred in DC. Every area has its drug. So I don't know if they do meth up there or not. But it's either crack or meth. Damn it, she on one of them bitches. But what do you mean? I don't care if your mom said. I didn't see Tony do a video talking about situations like that, and how mothers like that should be burned to the fucking stake. Then you get on TV and you say that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, because Tokyo is and then I'll leave Tokyo alone. But Tokyo, if you listen to her talk for a long period of time, Tokyo is very smart. She's very smart indeed. She's a very educated woman. And I'm talking about the not went to school, got a master's or nothing like that. I'm talking about just naturally smart. You have people that ain't gotta spend a lick a day in nobody college, but hella smart because they like to learn. You know, like they just genuinely like to learn. They always like feeding themselves something like knowledge, like reading, and they just always in some shit on knowing new shit. And um, I mean, you have those people like I'm like that in a way. Like I I like documentaries and to learn things, conspiracy theories, to history, science. I just really, really like learning new things, and just I don't know. It's just something I've done. But I noticed as I've gotten older, it's gotten more of a passion. Now I was like that in school and in college, because you better meet them damn grades, because you know going up against my mama and my daddy grades going up against them. Them damn grades was the better choice every damn time. And, plus I'm very competitive. So, you know, it's like competing with the whole damn school, when you're doing great. So, you know, but as I got older, I noticed it's because I used to not really be a fan of history. But I learned that was because the way it was taught to me and the shit I was having to learn, which was also fuck shit, um, in school. All that shit they be teaching you, first of all, is lies. And then our history teacher was just like watching paint dry. But then, now, I really crave history. And you can tell that um, Tokyo is a person that is like that. She'll sit there and read 5 or 10 books in a damn month. You know what I mean? She's very knowledgeable, but it's just the fucking drugs. And I think she really crazy a little bit because of what she been through. You know what I mean? And that right there, you need some special type of help. You need some special type of help. Okay? That's all I'm gonna say about that. Street, I'm gonna beat you like a bitch in the street. That part. Okay, I'm with you, misunderstood. With you on that. Yes, in the street, all that ass to be all mine, cause we ain't doing that shit. Um, ooh, we ain't doing that. I used to watch the show. Okay, you talking about what I was talking about, the Pimp My Ride. Okay, this is why you can't try to make sense of anything Tokyo Tony says. I feel you, baby moms. That yeah, cause she can take it left. She can take that shit right and left. I tell you, she can. Um, but okay, now I know everything is fake and phony on TV. Um, they try to, if they don't have a dramatic enough a scene, they will damn sure make it. We all know that. But Pimp My Ride, I don't know. I just never really thought about it in that sense. Um, now we all know it made it like Pimp My Ride was like, okay, exhibit come to your house. You have a fucked up car that sometimes didn't even run, and or you gotta. I remember one time you had to push it and then run around, jump in it, and started driving. And I'm like, really? But they had some incredible bad cars, with some very unique people. And Exhibit would come visit with the people, take that car, drive it to the place. They would have it for a week, and they would pimp it out. Now they would pimp it out, and I mean they would pimp these bitches out to magnificent things: fish tanks, cotton candy machines, uh, one had like it was like well, that was the one with the fish. No, 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 not the fish tank. It had like a buffet. It had like a a wine fountain, like with the glasses stacked up and coming down, and with a chocolate fountain, and then like like a little bowl thing with strawberries and fruit with sticks in them. They're like chocolate fountain in a wine fountain in the back of the car. Now, yeah, you heard what I said: a chocolate fountain and a wine fountain. But these were the things. A cotton candy, like I said, a cotton candy machine was put in the trunk. You had a fish tank that was all throughout the car, like it ran through the car, through the doors, and all this. And you could see the fish swimming, which is really cruel to put a fish in a tube this big all around, a car, but it had lights underneath it. I mean, we talking like the highest pimp of pimposity, okay? Some shit that ain't even a word. It was that highly pimped, okay? Now, the shit I found out watching that young lady's documentary is, first of all, the stories themselves was fake. Like the kids would write in, right? The kids would legit write in. But they would MTV would trump up their stories. Like one boy, because he was heavy set, they put a lot of trash and candy in his car. Like they would put a lot of like food wrappers, and they put like a lot of candy, just candy like Skittles and Starbursts and Twizzlers and all that shit, just randomly in a car on the floor, coming out the from the ceiling, out when you let down the visor, just candy everywhere. Cause he, was a candy addict and he had to have candy, right? So he had like a little candy store, and he was the one that had the cotton candy thing. But he had to our what did he say? Yeah, he had to end up taking that out because it didn't have a hood. It didn't have that top on it. So it wasn't usable anyway, because if you put the top on it, the trunk wouldn't shut. So he had to take it out anyway. But they would just lie, like make it like these kids. A lot of these kids just said that they, would amp up these stories. Like one guy was like, they put a whole bunch of ash butts in his in his car. Like I mean, like on the floor and everywhere, like in the seat and everything, like just real dramatic, because his grandma was a smoker and he didn't like his grandma smoking in a car. So any small details that they would tell him, they would amp them up really big. Okay. And then they would take these people's car. Now, most of them said that Exhibit did not come to their original house. Well, all of them said that Exhibit didn't come to their real house. Them people rented a house, like a toe down house, and they would take the kids to the house and put them in the house, and then Exhibit come up to the door and they act like it was their house. Most of them didn't even know what part of town they was on. So that was another lie. Then the thing that got me is, on the show, they always said that the car place had the cars for a week. Them cars was gone for 3 damn months. They had the cars for 3 months. It wasn't no damn week. It was 3 months, which makes sense, because once you go to thinking like they chrome painting, they ordering all these things, putting all these TVs, and then they would take the TVs out of the car when they returned. Like, all the cars had TVs in them. Mostly everybody would get a TV. But before they gave the key at the end of the show, before they gave the car back to the kids, they would take the TVs out of the cars that was put in there. Like they didn't get the TVs. They took the TVs back. I'm saying like they took them bitches back out the car. Like, oh no, you're not getting this. This is coming back with us. How you gonna get on there and pimp my shit and then take some of the stuff out of there? Now they said that like with the fish tank, the guy was saying the fish tank in the trunk had to go. They had took that out of there. But they had said when these kids started talking, they said, well, we had to do some of these things for safety reasons. Okay, but you ain't had to take them TVs out for safety reasons. You ain't have to. You took them TVs back because your ass was cheap, y'all was lying, and y'all wasn't pimping nobody rides like that. I mean, it is really, really, really good. Y'all should watch it. It's only like about 10 minutes long. It's one of her rather short ones, but it's really good. It's got some real like jaw mouth opening things like, wow, what do you mean? You know? What do you I just didn't know that. I'm not well, no, I'm surprised. I am surprised. I'm not gonna just you took the TVs back. They took the TVs back. I understand the things that were unrealistic, like the cotton candy machine and fish tanks and but like I mean they took stuff back like spinners, radio systems, things like that. And the other thing was they never mechanically worked on the cars. So say somebody car had to be towed. Like a lot of them were saying that car had to be towed. Like kid car that had to be pushed and then you start pushing it. Then you run up to the driver's side and you jump in it and then you go. That's very dangerous, of course. So it had to be towed, right? Because Exhibit wasn't going to drive it like that. So when they brought that thing back, you know, like they brought it back all, you know, souped up, they jumped it. It was not fixed. Like the motor was not fixed. He had to go a week later and actually get a brand new motor because they didn't fix that. They didn't touch that. So they made sure that he could drive it around for the footage that they needed for the show, which they boosted it, and then that was it. They called it a day. So, of course, they didn't know this at the time. So after all this stuff happened, that's when they would find out when they would call MTV back, and they would be like, "That wasn't part of your contract. We weren't supposed to fix your car." Like, how you do some shit like that? Like, it's like that new dating show. I don't know. The show is on right now. I don't know if y'all seen it. If y'all had seen it or not. Hey Tosh. Hey Miss Shamir. Welcome both of you to the channel. But I don't know if y'all seen the show, but it's called like Love Island or Couple Island or Hookup Island, something like where they put a bunch of white people on the beach, and except for, to my understanding, let me make sure I ain't getting these confused. Okay, I think it's one show where everybody is like down with everybody. Because I think these are two different shows that I'm about to explain. One show is where like everybody is like they go both ways. You can be a transsexual, you can be use whatever pronoun you could, whatever. Like they like it. You could be androgynous, you could be whatever. They'll like it. You know what I mean? So it's a show like that, and they got them all on the island, and they supposed to couple up and fall in love, or some dating show. I don't know. Then it's a show where they got people all on the island, and if you don't, to my understanding, the rules are if you don't hook up, you voted off. Yeah, so if you don't hook up, you're voted off. So I don't know. I don't know their definition of hooked up. Like, I don't know if that means if you're not boning somebody, you're going to be kicked off. You know what I mean? I don't know if that's what it means. Or hooked up just mean, if you're not making good camera, like slobbing somebody down, looking like a thought pocket, in front of the cameras, you could be possibly. I'm not sure exactly what those rules are, but the way they advertised it, it was like, yeah, if you're not getting down, if you don't have a partner, if you can't find a partner on this island is not for you, and you would be voted off. So when I say, like, I just, I don't know. I don't know why seeing a program like that shocked me. I don't know why. I don't know why with the TV we have today, but it did. Because, back in my day, it was like road rules. Um, road rules are, what was that? Where they lived in a house together, like 7 people or 14 or what? No, it was like, I think it was like 11 people come together. Real world. Like, that was, and it was actually really real to its best ability. They just snatched kids from different cities and put them in a house with a bunch of cameras and was like, live together. And of course, you're going to have a hell of a lot of drama from that. Um, that was the reality shows in my day when I was a young girl coming up and was watching TV, and just like addicted to it. But this shit here, like these dating shows they have now, that's teen too much. Some of them people parents didn't even know they was there. Like one girl was just like, my parents are gonna find out that I'm gay when they see me on this show. And I'm like, your parents? Okay, the rest of the world, but your parents and your siblings, you can set them down and tell them, you know, that you couldn't tell them. I just, ugh, it just, child, I don't know. I think it's just set up to make you fail, and these kids are like, in their early 20s and not thinking about their future, not thinking about a future employer. Might be like, wasn't you the girl that was pop locking, dropping, and had a whole orgy scene in the shower on Couples Paradise back in 2019? Like, can you imagine sitting in front of somebody, your dream job or just a job you really need or a job that pay really well, and they looking at you like, you look real familiar. And they be like, oh yeah, well you that girl that did, you the one did the head trick on. You be like, what the, I mean, what the embarrassment in that? I can't. Whew, I couldn't imagine, but I'm guarantee you, it's gonna be quite a few people that go through some shit like that. Because if I was interviewing somebody, then just recognize them like, hey, ain't you the person? I would just flat out ask them, wouldn't be like, are you the person that did? Especially if I knew for a fact, like, are you like, I probably wouldn't even put an "are you." I would just be like, hey, you the, and start asking questions just to see if they gonna lie, trying to get their job. But we in different times now. We are in different times now. So you said Boondocks did it. We did it, bother as Prodigy of Pimp My Ride. I have not watched that in a while. I don't even know. I don't think it come on anymore. But that was a good show, Boondocks. They said some of the giveaways. They said some of the cars were undrivable at the end of the show. Right. Like, I mean, return back to them undrivable. Like, that's unexcusable to me. You gonna come and put all that candy paint and chrome and well, TV that they took back, but do all this to my car, and then you can't do something as simple as fix the damn engine. Like, I prefer you to fix the engine versus all that so I can actually drive it. Like, just, child, I've been mad. I would have been mad. And then it hit him with that wasn't in your contract. Okay. Nah, they were being Indian givers. Big Indian givers. Considering that how they were pimped out, I am not surprised they could not drive. Well, it's not that they could not drive because they were pimped out to such extravagance. The things if the car made it undrivable, like it was one kid that had said that like they put some rims or something on the car, but the rims were not suited for the car to be on the road, so it was like spinners. They put spinners on the car, but it wasn't suitable because it was some extravagant those big like pointy spinner things. So they took those off the car and they just put like some rims on there, um which was not bothersome to him. But if it was something that would make the car undrivable, they would take that off of there. um they would take it off of there. So like I was saying, like the cotton candy machine, they would take that out of there because it's like, hey, this is not drivable. They couldn't close the trunk without, they couldn't put the hood on there because the trunk couldn't close. Well, you can't make cotton candy without the hood. So I mean, they left him the cotton candy machine, but he put that together, so he had to take it out of the thing. But I'm just there's no point to put all this whoop diddy doo da day on the car and then you not fixing the damn engine is what they did not do, which is what made a lot of people mad. Like, you shouldn't have to tow the car and then they just make sure the car is drivable for the scenes of the show. When they drive, and of course, remember how the show would go off and they show the kid driving the car. Yeah, that they just make sure it's got enough juice to drive for these shots. But when it break down on them a week later, we ain't got no problems because when you call the MTV Studios, they gonna hit you with that wasn't in the contract. Like, ass whoopers need to be handed out. Okay. Well, thank you for joining us, Miss Hines, your first time. We are glad to have you. Well, like Ash said, part of it was the fact that it jumped. Okay, part of it was the fact that they didn't actually work on the cars. Okay, welcome, Miss Hines. Please be sure to like and vote, like the video. Temptation Island. Thank you, Tosh. That is what one of them is called. And I think the other one is Couples Island. It's also got island in there, but one of them had the word couple in it. I know. But yeah, Temptation Island was one of their names. Hey, Tasha. It has been a minute. Glad to see you. Okay, Bay is home in VA. I'm going good, chilling with. Oh, okay, he's out. Yay! Okay, we've been waiting for this day for him to actually get out and come home. So he out and he's in Virginia with his mom. Okay. Mm. Hmm. My mouth was dry there. Okay. So when he gonna be able to come and hang out with you? I'm happy for you though. I know you've been waiting for it. I was just about to ask about that, sis. Did you get to spend some quality time together? So much going on. I stopped paying for Callie. Oh, okay, that's supposed to be cable, I think. The B is that? I think that's supposed to be cable. Okay. Yeah. Okay. It's cable. Yep. Cause I'm like, okay, yeah, making words up. I was real. I said Cali. Like that's not a word. Okay. Okay. He said no, not yet. He's in VA. I'm in MD. Probably go around my birthday in September. I have Victoria at work next month unless he comes to see me. Okay. September be here quick, girl. We almost in August, so shoot, you ain't got long. Have you tried local boxes or fire sticks? This is the third time I had heard fire stick today. Is that telling me to get one? My nurse said something about a fire stick. Then the driver was talking about a fire stick. Now I see damn word fire stick in the chat. Maybe I do need to get one. Okay. Okay, so if you have a Sprint, you can use Hulu. I am not a Hulu girl. I am a Netflix person. Hulu I did not get it. I did day 7 free trial. I ain't even keep that for 3 days. I was like, what is this buffoonery? The only thing I liked about it is it had previews. I cannot understand for the life of me why Netflix do not have previews for their damn movies. You got to go all the way to YouTube to watch the preview to know. Ugh, this gets on my nerves. You're going to bring Earth, Wind, and Fire with you when you go. He'll probably come see me first because he said he can't wait. I bet he can. Oh my gosh. Did you ever apply for that show, Locked Up in Love or whatever? We used to talk about it. Y'all used to tell me about it. It was like a show like Locked Up and Married or Locked Up and Dating or Dating After Lockup. I think it was called Dating After Lockup or something like that. That probably ain't what it was called, but it something with the words in it. Hmm. Okay. Okay. He said I bet he can. Yeah, is he on parole? That's what I was thinking, Abby, too. If can he not leave yet? Because he might be on parole. Probably something. I don't know just what kind of mixes we will have. Well, okay, she already has that. Abby, that's his main topic. Is it definitely different times? No damn morals. Oh, that's a fact, Miss Hines. Oh, no morals at all. People have no morals. Okay. That was well said. Okay. I might be more for a few days next week. Uh, okay. Okay. I'm in Cumberland. Do you have family in Baltimore? And go there for church too. Okay. Let me find that job. Hey, Ashley. Love and lock up. Thank you, babe. Love after lock. Oh, okay, wait. Love after lock up. Okay. Hell. Look, we was close. My love after lock up is now. He home now. You should have applied for that show for real, so we could have been like rooting you on and we're like, look at our Tasha on there. Unless this show's some mess. I don't know. I don't know if the love be working out because um dudes in jail is a special breed of men. If you want to call them men, some of them is not men, because some of them just punk up, bitch out, and will try to, since they're in a down place, they will try to be a parasite, just literally try to be a parasite, which is not cute on absolutely nobody. And hope that you're dumb enough to allow yourself to be a host, and then when you're not, had an audacity to have attitude. So you have to, and I say that because I know what I consider good men to have had that same persona when they were in jail, but they were at least they were honest about it. Like, I was just using this girl, like it was, look, I was just using her. Period. Like, they were not lying to themselves or to others, except for they was lying to the girl, of course. But that's, women have to be on it. You have to be on it. Like, if you don't know, you just have to be on it, because people will try to use you at their lowest, and that's just, you shouldn't be doing no shit like that. Okay, women dating dudes in jail are a special breed, and I'm not talking about people that were already dating and their partner got locked up, but the ones that seek out an incarcerated partner. That is true. Like, I don't get those women that be like, it's legit women that be like if you're a high profile, um, like, I had saw one story. Remember the guy that prayed with the people and shot him. He was getting, you know, I guess fan mail. I don't know. Well, fan mail is what they called it. I think they should have picked another word, but he was getting fan mail, and the jail that he was at was having to separate. They were not allowing him to get, because he would get nude pictures, and when you're in jail, they go through your mail to remove things like that. You ain't supposed to send like full on nude pictures, and it's rules to, like, the pictures and stuff. Like, you can't like send pictures with people doing gang signals and like having their hands in those gang movements, or as they call them. Yeah, they supposed to have pictures with other felons in there. You ain't supposed to be naked. You ain't supposed to be like, you can have certain types of lingerie on, but like uh, it's like a lot of rules they have. Um, and this guy, I forgot what his name was, but the one that did their shooting, they were saying how they were shocked because he was getting a lot of love mail and his fan mail. They was giving him his mail that he was receiving from, of course, white supremacists, like, good job, buddy, or he got his hate mail as well. um and they what the story, because see, the story had pissed me off. What they had did is, it was a while before he could get receive mail, so his mail had built up, and then they had to put people on it, on just his mail, to divide it. And so they divided it between hate mail, fan mail, and then like love mail. And it was just basically women throwing themselves at him, um because of the psychiatrist that spoke in the piece said it was the high profile, the high profile that pretty much turns them on, or um it's almost like, I guess, like women that love cops because the uniform and the power. It's not just the uniform. Like, it's okay, like they love the uniform, but it's the fear or the respect that turns them on, that they see in the person. When they see the guy in the uniform, it's like, oh shit, there's a cop, let me straighten up. That's what turns them on, is the reaction of the people to the uniform, not so much the uniform. And the psychiatrist was saying a lot of people had that backwards, which he made it sound like he made it sound way more better than I'm making it sound. But it was like very clear, like, okay, I can see that. I can see that, the difference between the two. But I was just really shocked on, like, even him, even him, got mail. You know, Like, I figured his ass would get fan mail. But, like, what woman? First of all, he looked like a whole green bean, like, like a ripe the little small ones, like one small as your pinky, like them little green beans are struggling. He looked like, that's possibly missing a little pod, like a little pea in the pod. Like, he looked like a whole green bean that's just struggling. It's at the bottom of the can, not even a fresh green bean. So, what is it that you was attracted to? And then that's when they cut with the psychiatrist and was like, yeah, no, trust me, it ain't his looks. It's definitely the act. It's the danger that if he was saying it's the danger. In that case, it's the danger, and the thrill of the women thinking about what it is that he did that turns them on. And I'm just thinking, what disgusting whores could hear that and get turned on like them thought pockets need to be in jail right there with them for just even, because that shouldn't turn nobody on. Ugh. But you know oh, you said thank you. No problem, Tasha. You will probably come see me for, okay, I read that one. Okay, cool. Just trying to make sure you don't explode from blue balls. Not blue balls, baby bombs. Not blue balls. Oh shoot! Congratulations on the new baby. Who got a new baby? Wait, is Viper still in here? You talk about oh, you talk about my precious baby niece. I love muffin. To me, I feel it both. Yeah, my mom has one. It's nice. I feel the same way about accounting. Be quiet. Those glasses, thick neckties, the pocket protectors. You a mess, Abby. Oh my gosh. DYLS. Yep. Caca. Oh my gosh. Okay, so okay, everyone. I saw the Lion King last night. So how was it, Ashley? Because I talked about with the girl named Miranda. She said she took her kids to see it and it was excellent. I was like, even Beyonce? She was like, definitely Beyonce, but she was white. So even Beyonce, because we're not gonna pretend like Beyonce can't act. I know she just reading, she's not having an act in this, but you can still fuck up a voiceover because it was a part that I heard where she was like, "You deserve to be king, Simba." I was like, "Yeah, speed that up a little, Beyonce. Speed it up." It just it took a little, it was like you deserve to be king, Simba. It was like you deserve to be king, Simba. Like, girl, you ain't gotta be sexy when you playing a child lion, okay? You're a child lion. Just say, you deserve to be king, Simba. Just speed that right on up. You ain't gotta do all that, B. You ain't gotta do it all. But it is Beyonce, so who am I? But she did a good job too, because she was the only one I was like, yeah, they may have a problem right there. Okay, my baby niece. Okay, thank you. I'm gonna have to get some more pictures of her. Cause even though they still tiny, like they grow so she just a couple of weeks old and she's still tiny, but she bigger than what she was just a couple of weeks ago. And I'm like, what? Like you what? I don't know, but she wiggles so much. She's so nosy, and she get that from her grandma. Her grandma, my sister, she nosy as hell. Okay, so that's where she got that from. But child, she hears something, she'll throw that neck like as soon as you think she sleeps, she'll have it. She just throw them little hands up here like this. I don't know what it's about this sleeping position, but this right here, this is her jam. This is her jam right here. You move them hands, she gonna look at you like, what you doing? And put her hands back like, move my hands again and see what I do. You be like, okay, all right. I just thought you was uncomfortable, but I won't do it again. But she be all just knocked out. And she'll hear noise and she'll put that one eye like, what was that? Yeah, I ain't sleeping this mug. What was that? But like, ain't you supposed to be asleep? You've been laying there for 30 minutes and you just pretending? You just up there like this, not sleep. Little girl is, but she's so cute. She's so cute. Just, I don't know. I can't wait till she, can start like talking and saying TT, calling me TT. I cannot wait to hear that. So, yeah. You said, no, I don't have enough drama. Wait, I was trying to read 2 or 3 comments. Okay. Okay, I thought you said who's real. Okay, no, I don't have enough drama. Right, because they be wanting that drama. I watch every Friday. Baby niece. Okay. Beyonce shouldn't have been in a damn movie. I knew a black person would have a different opinion because she was like, "Oh yeah, Beyonce did." And I was like, I don't know, because I still remember her sitting in front of Idris Elba talking about something. What was that line she said when he was trying to explain the girl coming to the room? And it was just like when they was in the hospital, she was in that white jacket, and it was like nobody thought to say cut. Nobody thought to say no, Beyonce. That's not it. You don't say it like that. Cause it was I cannot remember. I used to remember the line like on cue. Um it was something like she was just it was like, what were you doing in his room? Or what was she doing in your room? But it was you just found out, you finding out this woman that had an overdose in your room, all this stuff. And you like, it was just the tone, the way she said it. But she's supposed to be at her peak. Like, the fuck, you were supposed to be on a work retreat and this shit going down. You know, that's not even the hypest I can be in that moment. And the way I just presented it was more hype than she was, and the way she said it. And it was just like, no, Beyonce. But whatever. I'm just like, okay, girl, do your thing. She fucked it up. I was mad. It had extra lines. I knew they was gonna do that. Put some extra lines in there, like, nope, ain't nobody special. Stick to the script. I took my brother to see Lion King today. Be around. I do want to see it now. I give it a 7.5 out of 10. Oh, okay. I don't want to see it. I said it need to be a little bit higher for me to spend some money, theater money on it. People tried to clown Daniel Glover was okay, but she should not wait. Yeah, she should not. Not and the Beehive need to admit it. The Beehive will be in denial for they worse than what's some things called monos. They be in denial of anything. YouTubers be reading the age out of these people. I refuse to sully the perfection of the original with this. Stuff. I know that's the only reason I want to see it is because it's a different form. It's not like a remake of the cartoon. It's like a different form. I just want to see how the lions is going to move and how real it will look to because it's supposed to look like real lions, but they talking and shit. I want to see how that's gonna look, but I can definitely wait to come out. Um, I refuse to. Okay, I read that grown folk. Then you'll be missing the days when she was quiet. Yeah, you are absolutely right. You are absolutely right. Because once they start talking, Lord, they do not be quiet. Me too, Tasha. Or I say solid 8. Okay. Definitely, they could have picked anyone else. Yeah, they could have. That's like Taylor Swift is in that new Cats, and I'm like, what in the time fucker? Why? Why is there a cat? I don't know. That's like it was supposed to be a remake, so to speak. The latest Lion King is supposed to be a remake, so to speak. And it's just a live action CGI version of the original, like the new Aladdin. Yeah, I was about to say because it's not a remake because they said they didn't change the storyline. So it's just yeah. From what I understand, it was marked as a remake, which is why the extra lines were there. Paula Patton should have had that part. Oh, I didn't think of Paula Patton. Was she in it at all? Yeah, she could have did a good job. The new season, wait, then yeah, the new season 3 came on August 16th on WeTV. Oh, you talking about that one show? Okay, Beyonce should have been Simba's mom. She would have been good for that. 2 lines. That's it. Right. Okay, Tasha, your phone is on. We ain't gonna be here much longer. It is just a couple of more things I wanted to bring up. Um One of them is I was so impressed by is the story of this man from Philadelphia that his mom's building caught on fire, apartment building or complex building caught on fire, and this man, she stayed on the 15th floor, and they was taking too much time to get to his mama. She was bedridden. And this man climbed outside the building up 15 stories. They had windows that was really like balconies that was really low, like layered on top of each other. Well, some was balconies and some was just like windows. But he climbed up there to his mother, okay, and got his mammy, okay. He got his mama before any firemen because the way the fire was burning, they couldn't get into certain exits, and then the elevator wasn't working. And I guess there was spotting on the stairs or whatever. I'm not quite sure on that, but he climbed on the outside of that building 15 stories and got his mama, a black man from Philadelphia that was in his either late 30s or mid 40s. I mean, he ain't no spring chicken, okay? And I'd probably say a buck 30 soaking wet. But he went up there and got his mammy. Do you hear me? Like he said, no, y'all will, if y'all not gonna do y'all job, I'ma do it for you. My mama is not gonna burn in this building today. Damn it, if when I tell you that woman should be looking at her son in a whole new way, just the pride should be shining out her whole entire soul when she look at her son, because she raised a hell of a man to be like, I'ma scale this building to go get my mama, because y'all ain't about to let her burn up in this bitch. Like, I mean, the sheer will that would take to do. You afraid? First of all, you afraid because you scaling a damn building. You ain't got nothing tied to you. You ain't supposed to be doing this against of course, the firemen and stuff. Like, no, don't do that. You shaking, you scared, you don't want to fall, and then you got the fear of your mama is in there. You trying to get to her. So that's 6 things I just named off top. Plus, I'm sure you got other shit. If you got kids, you thinking about them. They in the back of your head, like, I cannot fall while doing this shit because I gotta go home to my kids. You got all types of shit going in your head, and you make it, and you get your mama, and you make it out safely. Like, that's a bad mama jamma. That's just a badass man. Okay, I just thought that was just so spectacular. And it was, like I said, a black man. And why ain't that everywhere? Because I saw it on two different places, on YouTube and on Instagram. Um, but why ain't it on like everywhere on the news? Probably because he ain't the right color. You know, if he was ivory, it would be deemed as a nationwide, hero type of thing. He would probably meet the president, or they at least send him to Disney World or somewhere, because that is a heroic deed that he done. But like I said, he just had, unfortunately, a little too much melanin in his skin, and you know, because that should be everywhere. Okay, 19 stories. My bad. I said 15, didn't I? Hell, shit. Anything above 3 is like high five, man. Just high five. I just, whew. I tell you, I know, every time she gonna be talking to somebody, my baby scale 19 stories to come get me. Just people gonna be like, yes, man, I heard the story before. Because if that was me, I'd be, hey, mailman, hey, come here. You got a second? Come here. Back in 1990, anybody with an ear, I'd be like, hey, be in traffic. Hey, my son scale 19 stories. Just be pulling up beside him in traffic, just yelling out the window, like, really? All that bass that somebody got in their car right now is not making no sense. That I'm sitting up here feeling it. Oh, the hood's so ghetto. That's a weird statement. The hood's so ghetto, but you shouldn't be feeling music when you're sitting in your house. Um, but he could get it, and he had to come back down, and they got her out. What took first? Okay, what took the first responder so long to get to his mom? I don't know. They didn't ever. The piece I see, they didn't ever say, um, like why, what was cutting them off. I know they had said the elevator, um, wasn't working, um, in the building. Yeah, the elevator wasn't working in the building. So I guess that would have been the most clearest way to go get her or whatever. But um, I didn't see that part. Still have it plugged in just on 2%. I mean, that's cool and all, but it would it's the same. So, and more for my mama. Girl, okay, child. I do child, quite some things for my mom and daddy. So, but I mean, it's just, I was just happy to see that on the news because, usually you see so was shot, but, just you see dumb shit. I was like, look at that, look at that. But, you know, the fire was too strong to get up the floors. Yes, I would get a hold of. Okay, now something else I wanted to show y'all. Ooh, okay. Now, this is at a prime example of when um my grandma used to always tell me, you supposed to have hands, you know, like hands, like you're supposed to be able to fight. You are supposed to um sorry, that's from my brother. You're supposed to be able to hold your own, right? But she would always often tell us, because we some shit talkers, my whole family. Let them play spades. They gonna talk shit. I mean anything. We talk shit through everything. Okay, that's just what we do. So it would always be like, if you run that mouth, you better make sure you able to handle what comes with running your mouth. And some of us got it. Some of us didn't. Some family members didn't get it. Didn't get the point of what she was saying. But it would be very much like basically, she would always be like, you can have the best hands in the world, but somebody can tag your ass. Somebody can get you. You can be a good fighter, but you're not gonna win every fight. You will have a bad day, or you will meet somebody that's having a little bit more bad day than you, a little bit more pissed off than you. And we'll let that ass out. You just you have, that's why you have to choose your battles. So in this story we are about to view together, you know, you have certain people that always think they are Billy Badass. You can't tell them. You can't tell them. You can't tell them nothing. And they often tend to think they are like this in pairs. And this happens to be the case as well. And so I'm going to show you guys some footage that was taken by, let me just set up the scenario, on the highway. And some Caucasian people cut off um, some Latina people. And the Latina people, now everybody's with their family, okay? The white people, the mom and the dad, and they got their children with them. The Latina people, the mom and the dad, and they got their children with them. Now, you know, the white people cut off the Latina people, which of course upset them. Like, why you cut me off? They said something in the perhaps of, like, the fuck, why you cut me off or whatever, which caught the eye of the driver of the white people, which was like, oh, you want to talk shit. So they pulled over, okay? And now how the Latina people, I don't know if the Latina people pulled over first. I think they pulled over perhaps in maybe the shock of, like, because they was cut off, like, like if I hadn't been paying attention, like shit, we would have wrecked type of cut off. So perhaps they pulled over because they had kids in the car. Kids was a little, confused and didn't know what to do. So maybe they was trying to calm their kids down, but that caused the white driver to pull over. And him and his wife got out of the car, and they was talking big boy shit. So I just want y'all to, we're gonna watch this together from beginning to end, and just pay attention. Look at all your surroundings. Listen to the words. You can hear them talking, and definitely keep your eye on the women and the husbands. The husbands stay in view very well. But it's the women that kind of go on and off the cue. But keep your eye on their asses, because that's the fight of a lifetime right there. That's the one you need to see. Because Mom Brooks wasn't playing around. She was not playing. Okay, I don't know how her day was going, but that white woman definitely got a taste of it. But we're gonna look at this together and then discuss it.
I need police right now. I need police right here, right now. I need police right now. They're coming to my car on the freeway. They're here on the freeway.
It's gonna turn.
No, Jason, get off the car. What's up, homie? What's up? What are you gonna do? Let him go. No, what? Let him go. Call on the phone.
Let me see.
Yes, physically. Please help, please help, please help. There's cars that they're gonna get hit. Oh my god.
Let's look at the women.
We're right on the ramp next to the Best Buy, right next to the Best Buy. It's the on ramp. On ramp. The on ramp? Yes. Right next to the Best Buy when you get onto the freeway. San Fernando? Yes. It's on Pacoima. You know what the Best Buy's at? Get in the car. Get in the car. No. Get in the car, please.
Now watch the woman.
I don't know the address. I'm only 16. I don't know. Yes. Let's go.
Okay. Now I forgot when it turns sideways, it'll keep flipping. Dumbest feature. But anyway. Now you can tell this woman, I don't know how old this little woman is, but she grew up, she got to be around my sister's age. She's got to be, because see, back in when I was growing up, like, this wasn't so much as our thing, because my sister is, Stephanie is probably like about 40, maybe her mid 40s, if that. She might not even be like 45 yet, because I think Renee's not even 45 yet, so maybe like 42. But they had a thing when they would fight. My sister, um, Stephanie, the oldest second, was very pretty, very popular, always on some damn court, homecoming court, prom court, um, had a cotton ball court, something, always on some damn court. Okay. She's a cute little thing, which would tick off, the stragglers and the little bullies and things, and therefore they would, attempt to bully her. Only thing with that is we were taught, like, if somebody touched you or somebody touched your sibling, hey, have at them. We will not get in trouble at home. And so she would tag quite a few asses. I just could never understand why they would continuously fight her. Because she would whoop their ass every time, even when she was jumped. I'm just like, I know I'm a child, but damn, if I can't beat you, I'm gonna stop eventually. You get what I'm saying? But no, they didn't. But so they would try to fight my sister one on one. She usually wins. She'd win. Then they would try to jump her. She would win. It was a couple times when they had jumped her, they had got her, but she went and got reinforcements, which was us and Daddy. And then she would get them one by one, because Daddy would let them fight one by one. But the thing with that is that they had this thing that they would do when they would fight in them days. It was like a rite of passage. they would rip the girl's shirt off. Like that was almost like, in the movies of King Kong, like the head and his chest are at the end of after the dinosaur, then won the battle, he put the foot on the other dinosaur and roar. That was pretty much that. Okay. I mean, they would just rip that bitch right off, bra and all. Okay. I mean, my sister had it done to her when she was jumped. You know, they did that to her one time. Oh, that made me so mad because I was just like, because if boys was out there, they would get to acting all inappropriate, like, oh, like they never, well, they probably ain't never saw titties before, but whatever. But I mean, that fight was not done until that shirt was off. Do you get what I'm saying? It was almost like you could win that fight, but damn it, if you didn't pull that shirt off, you got no recognition. It was like, it was a high fight. I don't know if that was a Missouri thing. I don't know if that was a Southern thing. I don't know if that was a just right here in our town thing. I don't know. Um, that right there, what I witnessed on that video shows me that it was not just a right here on the thing, because that woman was like, "Oh no, bitch, you coming about this shirt." That was I've seen that move plenty of times, and it was a like, "No, go and get out this shirt. I'm gonna help you." I mean, she's done that before. She swooped the shirt and the bra all up at the same. Like, no, that was a professional. She's done that before. Okay. So when I saw that, I said, what in the hell? That right there just verified that it's not a right here thing. Cause I began to think maybe that's just some shit our country Bama asses did. Maybe I don't know. I don't know where the hell that at, but I know they ain't nowhere around here. And I know what I saw on that tape. And I know them white people went home with a well-whooped ass and rethinking life. Because had they not got out their car with their children, that's the thing I don't get. What bucks you up so bad that you can? I mean, did y'all see the stance and how they walked out? Like, oh, we got this, talking shit. And as soon as that man got up on the Mexican man, he ready to talk. Hold on now. No, Mexican man don't want to talk no more. You done walked up on him in front of his wife with his babies. You challenging his manhood. So you didn't fucked all the way up. You can't get out this ass with white man. You didn't initiated it. It's done. It's over. It's now he want to come up and talk. You did all that big burly walking just to walk up and oh, let's talk this out. No, no. And then the white woman, I just don't know what she was thinking. I think you just should have. I don't know what she was thinking, but I know she's thinking about that ass whooping. I know she's thinking about that. She's gonna be thinking about that for some time. For one, because it made the news. And for two, because I'm pretty sure she was hurting. Then her babies had to see her titties flopping everywhere alongside people on the highway. Stay your ass in the car. You done already cut somebody off. And because they got angry at the fact that you cut them off and made them swerve enough to where they have to stop their car, you stop your car and then didn't catch nothing but an ass whooping. That's all you caught was an ass whooping. This is a learning story. This right here should be taught in schools. That you do not know who you are walking up to, people. You do not know who has the upper hand. You don't know who got them hands. You don't know what day people been having. You don't know people's life stories. You really don't know if they got a weapon on them. You don't know what their sanity is. You don't know these simple-minded things when you are walking up on pure strangers. It's like that white man that grabbed that black lady over the counter at Burger King. Now, in the fit of his being pissed because there was no straws available that he can get right in that moment, he didn't think twice. It looked like he didn't think twice because he was a pretty tall guy. And, I just naturally believe he, has some racism in him, because I do not believe he would have snatched up a white girl like that. Because when you do things like, let's place that with a blonde hair, blue eyed, red hair, blue eyed, brown hair, blue eyed, whatever. Let's replace that with a white girl. And the same thing happened. Oh, you going to jail, for quite a few things. It ain't a question, because you didn't assaulted, a white lady. Okay, you can't do that. And so, of course, white men will rethink that before. Now with black women, or women of color, it's different, because if I can get her hollering and screaming, by the time the police get out here, I can potentially be the victim. So when he reached around that corner, around that cash register, I mean, or over, should I say, he reached over and grabbed her. Remember, because he grabbed her like this with both hands. He did not know for the life of him that ass whooping that was about to be bestowed upon him. He did not know. Because had he known, had he seen a small little inkling in her eye, had he seen just a little bit of, I've been at this Burger King all day, I smell like stale burgers and fries. It's hot. People been getting on my nerves. We out of stock on shit. And then you sit up here complaining about it. It's either near the end of my shift and it's taking too long, or my shift just began. Either one, I'm pissed off about both of them. You getting on my nerves. I got shit I got to worry about. I could have homework. I could have to go home to an angry man, a crying baby, a dirty house I still gotta clean. I'm going through shit is the bottom line. And you up here complaining about a goddamn straw. And the worst of all, you put your hands on me. So see, he didn't see that in her eyes, which he should have been looking into. He should have been looking for something before he decided to put his hands on it. He should have been looking for, am I about to catch an ass whooping? Is this woman's day? Is she got something behind? Is something in her eyes? Because sometimes you can look in people's eyes and you can see something ain't right. You get that little feeling. I need to get the hell away from this person because their eyes ain't looking right. Ain't nobody there. You know what I'm saying? And I think if he would have just perhaps looked in her eyes, he would have saw this ain't her motherfucking day. And this ain't about to be your day because you about to catch the rest of her day. And that's what happened when he reached over that register and grabbed her. Not with one, but both, because some women would have been like, and froze up. Not her. She had the deer effect. When them deers just, just when they just almost like it's fast motion and they whoop that ass. She had that clear effect and she started wailing and whooping that ass. We all saw that. So see, they went through the same thing. Had they just stayed the fuck in the car, just stayed in the car. That's all they had to do. Um, all that would have been avoided. They probably wouldn't be hurt. They wouldn't have some knots on their head. Because that woman, I'm telling you, the way she was whooping her ass, it was like, because it was a part where she walked up, the white woman. This is another thing that bothers me. I don't like them double team couples. Because she saw it was 2 for 2. Okay, it's a man and it's a woman out here. So you should have always been coming at the woman. But what the white woman was getting ready to do was help her husband. Because she walked over there, yelling at the man. And that's when the woman grabbed her hair. No, bitch, you come here. And see, she did the right thing because you bring it back here. Because me and you got to talk. Let them talk. Me and you got to have a discussion. And that's what the Latina woman was doing. And see, it's just a code of ethics. That's how it's supposed to go. If it's a man and a woman, and yes, it's going to be me and you. Let them do what they're going to do. But me and you have to have a discussion. And the white woman was like, we're going to jump him. And then we're going to try to be the victims later. But no, no. As I was just proud of 'em, but it was like, hey, I bet y'all won't get out of the car again. I'm walking up to people like you ain't got no damn sense. I bet you won't do it again. I'm positive you won't do it again. Not after catch the ass whooping like that. And then it making the news. Not only did you catch your ass whooping, but it made the news. That's the problem right there. Making the news. That's where my pride would be hurt. I might be able to, just be like, I got some scratches in, when I'm retelling the story, I can throw in there like I got some scratches, or I got a punch or something. But when it's recorded and it makes the news, no, I cannot now do that. Now I just got to take that ass whooping and just take it, and I can't add no lies in there. So you know, so that's how they feeling right now. I don't feel bad for them though. That's what they get. Because you shouldn't get out of a car for multiple reasons. You had your children with you, for one. You had your children with you. And I think I was watching, I don't know if y'all ever saw the movie Split. But the beginning of the movie, which was just crazy. It was two parts that was crazy to me in that movie. The first part was the beginning of the movie where the guy just walked up to the guy, hurt him in the parking lot, and just got in the car like da 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 da, And their first instinct was not to get the fuck out of the car, because one of them girls could have made it out the car. Real talk. If you paying attention and you just saw he got in the car and it wasn't your daddy, no, I ain't about to ask you where's my dad. No, I'm getting the fuck out the car. You ain't my dad. I'm out the car. Period. Um, but they was all white, so they had to have a white girl reaction. Where's my dad? And he didn't spray you in the face with some damn whatever. So, but that was unreal to me, because that can realistically happen. That's some shit that could really happen. Or just people getting in your car. I've had that happen to me before. It was an accident, they got in the wrong car, they weren't paying attention. But it's like, excuse me, and I ran as soon as shit, because I could walk at that time. And when he got in the car, he wasn't paying attention. He was looking down at something. That's back when flip phones. And I don't know if I don't know what the hell he was doing, but he had that in his hand, and he was just looking down, and he got down and he opened the door. So when he opened the door, I opened my door because I was in the back. So when he opened the door, and I'm like, who the hell is this? So I opened my door. So then when he got in the car, I got out the car. Because so if y'all still sitting here, I'm puzzled. Why y'all still sitting here? Because I'm gonna move when he moved. What in the hell? But then when he looked up, he was like, oh shit, wait a minute. And he got up, he was like, my bad. And his car was like two cars in between us. But he was not paying that much attention. That he just got up in the car. Like, I know both the cars is black, but these is two different models, dude. But that's just like I said, that freaked me out in the movie. And then when they called for help, and the guy was just like, "Man, quit playing around." Nigga, the what? You talking about, so my name is Jennifer Lewis, and I'm missing. I don't know where I am, but if I'm on the walkie-talkie, I got to be somewhere near you. And he was like, "Man, quit playing around." Like, that's got to be the most gut dropping feeling, to ask for help and then somebody be like, you playing, like, or don't like, you reaching out for help is right there, and your hand is snatched back. I was just like, no, too much playing. Um, he said, "Oh, man, I know what's coming up, Spider-Man." Yeah, I know what part you're talking about. That's too cute. What is the 911 do deal? Wasn't he slow? Wasn't he slow? Actually, I feel you with that. He was. I was. You know, I was too much into the fight. But yes, when I was like, what? Why ain't you getting it, sir? Because she was like, over by the table line, over by the. What did you do? What did you? Yeah, I feel you. He was getting on my nerves too. But thankfully, they didn't need their services, But yes, Ashley, I'm so glad you noticed that because, you know, he need training. Okay, he needs to be retrained because that. If you could just think, if somebody was in a pure panic having an emergency and he acting like that, oh hell no, it's a wrap. You like the sewer squad? Alrighty then. How you go? Wait, how you get your asses beat? Let me show. How you get your asses beat? Wait, how you get your asses beat as a couple, and the kids just learn the valuable lesson. Exactly. That you gotta be, like I said, you have to be, you can't be coming out there. You just gotta weigh stuff out. Cause like I said, you have tested this man's manhood in front of his wife and his children. And then also he don't know what you coming with. He don't know you. You walking all aggressive towards his family. You putting him in a whole nother mood. And you caught that mood. You know what I'm saying? Then you just come up and you running at this woman husband. It's a whole woman standing here. What is you running at? But see that I'm not gonna say that. Yeah, I want to see mainly white women do it. So I don't want to say that's a white woman thing, but I've only seen them do it when it be like coupled up, and they be trying to help they man fight. Now, if it's more than one man, I get that. But if you got a whole woman over here, you address her if y'all are fighting. Don't be trying to help jump your man. That I don't get that. They do that a lot. Oh, it comes on sometime this week. Ash or Tasha Split does. Cause I remember seeing it. It come on FX sometime this week. I don't know what day or whatever, but I remember seeing it previewed last night. Yeah, they kept saying, "You're where? You're where?" Yeah, would have put anybody in a pure damn panic. You said that was quite a ride home. Yes, it was. Yes, it was quite a ride home. But we are going to wrap it up for the night. Um, oh, hold on, let me fix this, y'all. Yeah, my chest ain't got to hurt. I don't know if I got heartburn or probably from the pizza earlier. But yeah, we're gonna wrap it up and everything, so I can let y'all get. It's hard to see. It's 11 something. I was not planning on being on here this long. See, always get me. But anyway, I enjoyed y'all and everything. And next week we might probably do a game night. We'll probably do Monday like that. Good night, Ashley. Um, thank you for joining us, and enjoy your week, honey. And I should be cranking out a video soon. I'm gonna start making more of my commentary, getting some commentary videos out more. It's just it ain't nothing happening that I want to talk about. So I'm gonna try to find some stuff though. It is some topics I do want to talk about. So I'm gonna work on that and bring them to y'all and everything. But I'm gonna let you guys go. And thank you for joining us and everything. And I will see everybody next week, okay? So okay, make sure I read everything. Okay, good night, Tasha. And good night, Ashley. And everybody have a good one. And I'll talk to y'all later, okay? Bye.